Here at Braxton-Grant, we're really excited about the potential benefits of a new solution offering that we have developed called ODIN-I. ODIN-I is a tailorable SIEM solution that's vendor agnostic, robust, and more cost-effective than other SIEM solutions. I've been noticing an increased interest among our partner network, as well as our IT and distributor partners in the ODIN-I product. I'm getting questions about its capabilities, and I'm here today to try to outline some of those with you. To help me do that, I'm here today with David Trum, who is Braxton-Grant's technical director. David, thanks for being here with us. As I mentioned, I've been talking with our customer base, and there's a growing excitement around our new ODIN-I security solution and all of its capabilities. Can you tell us how ODIN-I came about?
Sure. Braxton's been in the network security space for government and enterprise for over 20 years. And one of our long-term partners is Broadcom. And so we were talking with them, and they're going to be end-of-lifing one of their products called Reporter that reports on on-prem proxy servers, March 1st, 2025. And along those lines, we were also talking to another one of our partners, which is Elastic. They make a SIEM and some other security related stuff, observability, so forth. And we got to thinking, like, we could build on top of Elastic's platform to replace Reporter, as well as do a lot of other stuff, and make a prepackaged solution that, if anybody who's ever implemented a SIEM, it can be a long process. And we can streamline that and get it into one quick to deploy solution. So that's where it came from. And it doesn't just report on stuff. It actually orchestrates and does. It'll act on the stuff that you tell it to look out for.
That's just awesome. So as you mentioned, it started out, it kind of evolved from just a replacement for Reporter. But as we see, there's a heck of a lot more capabilities in there that are available. So if you can expand a little bit on some of those capabilities, that'd be great.
Sure. In addition to looking at the user traffic passing through the on-prem proxy server, it also goes and grabs the syslog for system events so that you can do troubleshooting, because that's something the Reporter product did not do. So if something messes up with your proxy server, you'd have to go to each one and pull those logs to do some troubleshooting. In addition, we can also do machine learning, anomaly detection, prediction, rare occurrence discovery on anything that's fed through our product. The form factors are, we can have an on-prem appliance, we can have a virtual machine through OVA, and we can even have a cloud SaaS solution. So we'll deliver it any of these ways. It's also very expandable to over 400 different integrations. And that's important because, like I was talking to a customer last week, something was going wrong with one of their systems, and they were just looking at a narrow scope of inputs, and they thought that the root cause was something within that system. But then we looked at some other data, and it didn't make sense. So what we needed to find out was the state of all the systems that touched this one at the time of the anomaly. And that's the value of a SIEM, is you can go have it look at all your Windows servers, your Barracudas, your Palo Altos, whatever. And you can look at the state of each of those devices at the time of the problem. That's where your real value is. In addition, if you change vendors, you can still get reporting continuity, because let's say you have a Cisco switch and later on you change it to an Extreme switch, and you wanted that data to be continuous so that when you roll back the clock, you could see what was going on. Doesn't matter. We can report on all of it.
That is tremendous. It's obvious, with all these capabilities, that ODIN-I is a real powerhouse, David. I know when you're out talking to folks in the community, potential users, what's the one advantage of ODIN-I that you think's getting the most buzz amongst the user community?
I'm really hearing two things. One is, there's a lot of familiarity with Elasticsearch, and people embrace it. It's multi-node. It's very expandable, very, very fast, very safe system to use. So there's that. They're also excited about the machine learning and being able to predict behavior and spot those anomalies quickly to cut that exposure time down.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So as you mentioned too, with Elastic, Elastic is everywhere or almost everywhere. So that is certainly some portability there. So that's great. Well, David, very good summary of ODIN-I and its capabilities. There'll be more to come in subsequent videos, but in the meantime, if you would like to hear more about ODIN-I, please contact us. Thanks.